Alright folks, I'm going to do a quick review here on the Craftsman T240 lawnmower. I bought it at Lowe's about a month and a half ago for around $2 grand out the door. I also bought a mulch kit, which is currently installed on the mower deck, which is nice. I've got fescue grass here in North Carolina, so I like to mulch my clippings back into the grass. But anyway, great mower, great mower. You know, it's not a John Deere, it's not a Husqvarna, but for $2,000 you get a lot in this package. So I'll just go ahead and show you some of the basics of what comes in the T240. So you've got a Kohler 7000 series 22 horsepower engine and a 3-gallon fuel cell. Kohler 7000 series is a really good engine. It's extremely reliable, and Kohler as a brand name in the mower space has extremely reliable engines. If you look at a lot of older mowers that are still operating today, they'll have a Kohler engine in them, so that's always a good sign. When you look at some of the other manufacturers of engines in the space, like Briggs and Stratton, some of those tend to have some problems long term, especially some of the newer Briggs and Strattons. So it's good to have old reliable under the hood when you're considering making a purchase that you're going to want to use for hopefully the better part of 2 decades. So fuel fill is right here. That makes it really convenient for adding fuel. I use non-ethanol gas. I recommend that you do non-ethanol too. It's a little harder to find your local gas station that doesn't have ethanol, but it's just better for the parts, especially the engine and internal components, of course. So recommend that. As far as maintenance, this engine came with break-in oil that I had to change 5 hours into use. Kohler sells a maintenance kit that you can get on Amazon for about $40. It comes with oil filters, spark plugs, comes with everything that you need. And what I like about that is you're not dealing with anything that is non-OEM, so it's just stress-free, right? If you have a Kohler engine and you're putting in Kohler oil and Kohler oil filters, you just know that what you're dealing with is the same, right? It's stress-free. You don't have to worry about anything breaking. Did you buy something that was too cheap, right? And sure, you could probably get oil and a couple spark plugs and an oil filter for $25 at your local store, but for me, it's just better to know that I'm putting everything that should be fitting together in the Kohler engine system. So moving on, got the tires down here. They're just okay. They have a tendency to leak air. I actually had to buy tire sealant and fill the front and rear tires. Ever since I've done that, I don't really have any problems at all, but it was just kind of one of the cons of the T240, at least what comes with it. However, the turning radius is really good. I'm just going to take these off here real quick. There we go. Like I said, the turning radius on this is really good. It's one of the best I've seen in a mower. You can see this. I'll put it all the way to the left. And that's pretty strong. So you can nearly mow in completely straight lines with how tight this will turn, as long as you know how to operate it. So really tight turning radius, much better than some of the competition. The deck is a 46-inch deck, and like I said, I got the mulching kit on this, which was about an additional $90 when you add in tax. Totally worth it though. Makes for a cleaner mowing experience. Comes with 4 scalp wheels on each side. I still will cut my lawn just a little bit short when I'm on a grade, but that's just part of riding mowers. You're never going to get it completely perfect, but overall it mows really well. Really smooth experience. Over here you've got your manual mower deck engage switch, and then you've got your mower deck height right here. I keep mine to the highest setting. Like I was saying, I'm in North Carolina here and I've got fescue grass, so the higher the mow, the better, of course. So the highest mowing deck setting is a little bit low for a riding mower. I'd like to see it go a little bit higher, but for me it actually works perfect, so I just always mow on the highest setting no matter what I'm doing. The seat is actually really good. It's the back's a little bit higher than some of the entry-level models. Some of the entry-level models, the back will only come up to about here. And once you get going up a hill, you have a tendency to feel like you're falling off the back of the seat, or you really got to use your stomach muscles to lean forward and, you know, make sure you're not going to feel like you're going to fly off the back of the thing. So that extra back support is really nice. It's kind of one of those things you really don't think about when you're buying something, but then you go to use it and you realize you really do need this back support when you're going up and down hills. Over here you got your standard cup holder. I use this for my phone or just some like miscellaneous tools if I'm going out and doing something. I've actually got a dump cart, an aerator, a dethatcher that I'll attach to this thing. Oftentimes I'm using the dump cart to move things around in the backyard here or out in this field next to me. It's just nice. I mean, I would say overall, this thing makes just owning a piece of property that's greater than a ½ acre super convenient and much more manageable. Prior to owning this, I used to buy fertilizer and seed and things like that, and you know, I'd bring it from my driveway up there to the shed, and it was just a royal pain in the you-know-what. I mean, mulch, same problem. It's just, I can just throw it in a dump cart here and drive it down. It just makes a lot of things less stressful by having this mower because it's just so versatile. Up here, you've got your switches on the right side to turn the thing on. You got your hour meter there, dead center. I've got about 8 or 9 hours on this thing right now. You've got your parking brake and cruise control. Basically how that works is if you engage the brake all the way down and press this in, your parking brake will turn on. So that's how it works with a parking brake. And then with cruise control, if you're holding the gas about half throttle and you push this in and let go, you'll cruise control at half throttle until you engage the gas, and then it'll release. Over here you got your choke and how rich you want to run the engine, bunny rabbit speed or tortoise. If you're going to run the mower deck, you're going to have it on the bunny, or else it won't go. You'll die out. So bunch of warning nonsense down here, but if you're using common sense, you really won't ever have to look at that a whole lot. So yeah, I mean, overall, I love this mower. It's great, like I said, for the price you pay, the value you get. It's probably one of the best on the market. I absolutely recommend it. Like I said, I got it at Lowe's. I'm in North Carolina. I picked it up. I did not have it delivered. Transferred it home on a pickup truck, and I use it probably at least 2-3 times a week, either to move things around or mow. So if you got a question, leave it in the comments. If you like the video, make sure to give it a like. And this is my first video on this channel, so if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. See my dog, he's barking at you. He wants you to subscribe, right, buddy? Back there searching, looking for birds. Anyway, take care. Maybe the next review I'll do is around my steel combi system. It is awesome if you do not have one. So until then, take care, and we'll see you next time.